How do you learn a subject or skill in half the time? Let's do this together. I want you to right now think of a subject or skill that you just want to learn fast. You want to learn it rapidly at an accelerated rate. You want to learn faster so you can achieve faster. I want you to remember 4 letters, F-A-S-T. F-A-S-T, fast. And the F stands for forget. You're like, Jim, you're this world-class memory expert. You're this coach to all these celebrities and CEOs. Why are you starting with forgetting? You want to forget what you already know about the subject so you can learn something brand new. Often a lot of people don't learn faster because they feel like their cup is full and they feel like they know it already. So always remember to start with the beginner's mind. I would also say forget about what's going on in the world and anything that's not urgent and important in your world, because if you try to think about things that are going on and be present, you can't do that. And you're only using a fraction of your own potential if you're distracted. I would also say forget about your limitations, because you don't know what you don't know. Often people see me on stage memorize 100 people's names or 100 words, numbers backwards and forwards, and I always tell you, I don't do this to impress you, I do this to express to you what's really possible, because the truth is you could do it too. Regardless your age, your background, your education, you're just not taught how to do it. If anything, you were taught a lie that somehow your intelligence, your memory, your learning is somehow fixed like your shoe size. But we know that your learning is absolutely limitless. So set your limitations aside and forget about them. The A in FAST stands for active. What do I mean by active? If you feel overloaded with too much to learn in too little time, like do you have books on your shelf you haven't read yet? You get more than 10 emails a day, you listen to podcasts, there's so much information out there. But if you feel like you're stressed, like you can't keep up, here's the thing, it's not your fault. You know why? It's because we all grew up with the 20th century education that prepared us for a 20th century world, which at the turn of the century was working in factories and farms. But now we live in an age of autonomous electric cars and spaceships that are going to Mars. But our vehicle of choice when it comes to learning is like a horse and buggy. And one of the challenges is our schools train us to be very passive. Sit quietly by yourself, be lectured to, just consume information. But your brain doesn't learn based on consumption, it learns through creation. And so learning is not a spectator sport. You have to get involved. You have to take great notes. You have to ask lots of questions. There's so many things you could do to be more active. The S in FAST stands for state. What do I mean by state? I mean the current mood of your mind and your body. Because here's the key to a better memory. Information combined with emotion becomes a long-term memory. Information combined with emotion becomes a long-term memory. What do I mean by that? Is there a song or a fragrance or a food that could take you back to when you were a child? Of course, because information combined with that emotion becomes a long-term memory. The challenge back in school is, what was the driving emotion you had back in school? For most people, they're bored, right? And if you times anything by 0, what do you get? You get 0. So most people don't remember what they learned back in school because of the state. Remember this, all learning is state dependent. All learning is state dependent. That if you want to learn more, control your state. Now, who's in control of your state? You are, because you are a thermostat, you're not a thermometer. What do I mean by that? What does a thermometer do? A thermometer reacts to the environment. It reflects what the environment is giving it. And so we are all thermometers at some point, and that affects our state, right? We react to the weather, we react to the economy, we react to how people treat us. But in reality, where's the locus of focus? Who has the control? You do, because you're a thermostat. A thermostat is different, right? A thermostat sets a vision, it sets a goal, it sets a standard. And what happens to the environment? The environment raises to meet that thermostat. And for you, you want to identify with the thermostat, and the most important thing that you want to have control over is how you feel. I remember recently I got to introduce 2 of my superheroes together. I talk about superheroes because I grew up with learning challenges from a brain injury. I taught myself how to read. It took me 3 years longer to learn how to read. I taught myself how to read by reading comic books late at night. Something about the superhero story really brought it to life for me. And recently I got to introduce 2 of my superheroes together. It was Sir Richard Branson and Stan Lee. Stan Lee, not Stanley, Stan Lee, the co-creators of Spider-Man, Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four. And I remember asking Stan Lee, I said, Stan, who's your favorite superhero? And he says, Iron Man. He says, Jim, who's your favorite superhero? And he had this Spider-Man tie. I posted it on Instagram, and I was like, Spider-Man. And without a pause, he went, with great power comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. You've heard that, right? And I went to him, I said, Stan, you're right. With great power comes great responsibility. And the opposite is also true. With great responsibility comes great power. When we take responsibility for something, we have great power to make it better. And I think the most important responsibility we have is controlling how we feel. How do you get into that state of curiosity, of excitement? I mean, who are the fastest learners on the planet? They're children, right? Children have this wonder. One of my favorite quotes is from Rumi. He says, trade your cleverness for bewilderment. Trade your cleverness for bewilderment. And finally, the T in fast, if you want to learn any subject or skill faster, learn it as if you're going to teach it to somebody else. Because when you're learning it to teach it, then you're going to pay attention differently. Then you're going to make it your own. Then you're going to remember it differently. Because here's the thing, when you teach something, you get to learn it twice. Hi, my name is Jim Quick, and growing up I was labeled the boy with a broken brain with all these learning challenges and disabilities. And I went from that to become the world's leading memory and brain coach for the world's top universities, CEOs, and celebrities. Over the past 25 years, I've developed all these strategies and techniques to unleash the power of your super brain. I want to share these techniques and methods with you. I hope you'll join me.
Yes, a terrific Tuesday to everyone. Welcome back. We are the naturopaths in Manila, the #1 naturopathy wellness.
How many of you have been the opposite? You read something
in Manila, in the Philippines. Yes. Do you agree with me, guys? And of course, again, thanks to everyone. We are so grateful that you come back every Sunday and Tuesday to learn, live, and love life to the fullest with us, of course. We are always, always, always excited and grateful to have everything and to have you, everyone, to make this podcast possible every week. And thank God for this, of course. And again, this episode is going to be a relaxing experience for all of us. And we know that wherever you are in your life right now, this topic is going to help you. So I'm going to turn you over to my gorgeous inside and out co-host, JM, to introduce our guest. JM, do the honor.
All right. Yes. Good morning to all our viewers. Thank you again for tuning with us this morning, and to all our viewers who's watching us from different parts of the world. Thank you very much for continuously watching our program here in Naturopaths in Manila. Yes, I am a judge and very radiant guest. So let me grab this phone so I won't miss any information about our beautiful guest for this morning. So I'm going to read it now. So our guest is Wariza Bigornia Aparis. He is a KRI certified Kundalini yoga instructor. Her natural penchant for energy healing has led her to specialize in various modalities, such as completing Reiki 1 and 2 training in year 2014 and Theta Healing in 2015. In the following year, she furthered her knowledge by becoming a Millennium Method intuitive in biotoxins and empowerment, and even deepened her practice as a pranic healer by delving into Arhatic yoga. Underneath her white garb and glowing radiance hides a computer science graduate from Lehman College, New York, with a minor in mathematics, which comes in a quite handy when managing finances for her family business. Her youthful demeanor make it difficult to believe that she is a wife and a mother of both a 22 and 27-year-old. Perhaps it's also the power of the gong in sound healing relaxation, which she utilizes in every Kundalini yoga class. Kundalini students known her fondly through her spiritual name, Shanti Narayan Kaur, the sacred embodiment of the tranquility and clarity of spirit experienced by manifesting the highest devotion. Warisa's life transcends this description as only time polishes her all the more into an enlightened Shin. OMG. The description of our guest. Wow, super wow. Wariza, while reading your information, really I see the combination of the yin and yang, because you know you're graduate of what do you call this, computer science, minor in mathematics, and then you're a Kundalini yoga. So it's really the opposite of these two. The left and the right brain is there, huh? And then yes, a mother of all adults. Yeah, 22 and 27-year-old. And look at you, so vibrant. Yeah, so everyone, let's welcome our beautiful guest. And this morning, we're going to imbibe her energy. All right, so Warisa, please greet all our viewers now.
Good morning. I'm Wariza Paris, or Shanti Narayan Kaur. Thank you for inviting me, JM and Pink. I'm so excited to share with you my practice of Kundalini Yoga. Thank you. Satnam. Maybe we can, if it's okay, we can do an invocation before we start anything, as we do in our Kundalini Yoga practice.
Yes, so please lead the invocation, Warisa.
Okay, so we're going to chant Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo means I bow to the subtle divine wisdom of the creative universe. Guru Dev Namo is I bow to the teacher within me that guides my soul. We're going to chant it 3 times just to tune in to that consciousness of Kundalini. Okay, let's bring our hands together in prayer pose. Let's rub them together. Prayer pose, put them the heart center, straight spine, close your eyes, focus at the point between your brow. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Let's inhale to begin. Namo Gurudev Namo Namo Gurudev Namo Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Exhale. Now slowly open your eyes. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning again, Warisa, and thank you for that beautiful introduction.
So Satnam is, we say Satnam as a greeting as well. It's like Namaste for us. So Satnam, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. So yeah, there are different types of yoga, right? From vinyasa to ashtanga. That's it's what I've said last Sunday, and of course, one variation is Kundalini yoga. So just what this topic is, what we're going to experience right now. So as what we have tackled and discussed last Sunday, Kundalini Yoga is all about the energy rising, right? From the from the from the bottom of our spine up to our spine, right? That's the Kundalini Yoga rising, energy rising. Yes, and of course, it's all about so So this Kundalini yoga is again one type of yoga that, as according to what I've experienced, it boosts my energy. It helps me distress. Like most of the people who experience it, who have tried it, like me, they also mentioned we experience that it can also increase our passion and our purpose in life. Yeah, and of course, um, it sounds too good to be true, right? But we thought of doing this topic, this episode, because we want to know more about it. If it's really true, if it's, that's why we tap our friend in pranic healing. She's an instructor of Kundalini yoga and sound healing, so we can find out more about it, the benefits of the practice. So yeah, it's good to experience it more than just reading everything about it, right? So what we can do for you now, for today, we can answer more questions about Kundalini Yoga, and of course, we will experience a few beginner poses to help everyone get started about Kundalini Yoga. And of course, sound healing. It's a therapy that we already have in ancient times back, and this aspect of music, it can improve of our physical, our emotional health and well-being, of course, and especially if the person being treated is with a trained practitioner. So music therapy or sound healing, it can involve listening to music, singing along to the music, moving to the beat of the music, like dancing, and of course, like what we are going to experience today in Kundalini Yoga and sound healing, we'll be meditating, and we'll be playing an instrument, or Wariza will use gong as an instrument for sound healing. And of course, date back in ancient times, music was really used in an attempt to cure mental disorders. And throughout history, music has been used to boost morale in military troops, help people work faster and more productively, and even ward off evil spirits by chanting. So, yeah, more recent studies, it has linked music to a number of health benefits, from boosting immune system, immune function, and of course, lowering the stress levels. So I guess for more questions and for more information about Kundalini Yoga and sound healing, JM, please start. What's our first $1 million question?
Oh, wow, $1 million. Yeah, anyway, yes, I agree to everything that you just said about the benefits of Kundalini Yoga. It's not really for the phys- physical aspect, but even in the psychological and mental aspect, Kundalini Yoga and even the sound healing that related to this practice can be a form of therapy or treatment to someone's life. So in last Sunday, Marisa mentioned that Kundalini is actually located on the base of our spine, which is, it's called the coil energy, right? Right? And then I'd like to ask Wariza now, what are the significant and visible results that that a practitioner can determine that his or her Kundalini is already awakened? Yeah, so that's my question.
First of all, for the Kundalini to rise, you need to practice Kundalini yoga to slowly rise that Kundalini. We don't want the Kundalini to rise abruptly, because the Kundalini energy that's coiled or lies dormant at the base of our spine is very powerful. It's very potent energy. So we want to practice Kundalini yoga to slowly rise it, so you can safely do the practice. You can have that potent energy and you can utilize it to your advantage. Now, if your body and mind is not ready for that Kundalini rising, it's going to be very difficult for you to cope with that potent energy. So we do this practice so we can slowly rise that Kundalini energy safely. So what is the question again? What's the question again, JM?
So how
Uh,
how can you determine as a practitioner
Okay.
of this practice that you know that your Kundalini energy is already awakened?
Okay. So now when you
And how it can
practice regularly,
seen the result?
when you practice this yoga regularly, you would become fully aware. So that's why the Kundalini yoga is the yoga of awareness. You become fully aware of your physical body, become fully aware of what's going on with your surroundings. You become fully aware of people, how people react to you or how people talk to you. You become fully aware. And when that Kundalini awakens, you will also notice that you are not easily manipulated by others. You don't get swayed easily. You know, because you know who you are. You have established your relationship with yourself. So you are fully aware that this is me, you know, and no one can tell you you are this. And so you're fully aware of that.
Okay, that lead me to my next question. Why? Because you mentioned now that as someone who practiced, someone should really practice Kundalini for it's the for the for the energy to be awakened. So is there, and it has to be gradually practicing so that it, because the energy is so potent and so powerful. So how is it now that fear some of this practice? How do you manage to address this situation experience? Is there any way that you do in your practice to?
I got bits and pieces of what you're saying because you're breaking. So am I loud and clear?
Yes, you're loud and clear.
Okay. Okay. So from what I gather, what JM is asking, how do we safely practice Kundalini yoga? Is that her question, Pink?
Yeah.
Not fully here. Can you repeat what her question was? Because she was breaking. So in Kundalini yoga, you should be practicing balance and area beginning to end. And with the Kriya, we also have mantras. We chant mantras while we do a Kriya. We also chant mantras when we do meditation. This is to ensure the channeling of the energy.
Yeah.
So it has to be a complete practice, a complete disciplined practice for you to utilize the energy. So for beginners, you need to attend Kundalini yoga classes and have your experience, because each one of us has different experience. My experience might be different from your experience. So you need to really try it out, attend the class. And as we do not force anyone to do a Kriya, we always say that listen to your body. Listen to your body, do not force anything. Unlike the other yogas, it's all alignment. They're very strict on alignment. They're very strict on how you do your position and your poses, your asanas. In Kundalini yoga, it's different. We always say go with whatever your body's feeling. If your body cannot, reach the toes, it's okay. You can adjust or modify your asanas, your poses, or you can modify anything. Or to the point, if you are disabled and you want to, can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay. And also, if you are disabled and you want to practice Kundalini yoga, there are poses where you won't be able to do. You can actually just close your eyes and imagine that you are doing the poses. And so there are so many variations, there's so many modifications that we do in Kundalini yoga for everyone to have an experience.
Yeah, so this is the difference of Kundalini yoga from other type of yoga. It includes chanting mantra, it includes meditation, and does it include pranayama also, or breathing exercises?
Yes, in our Kriya, we do some pranayama while we doing the asanas. Like we do breath of fire, an equal inhale and exhale while we do a pose. Like if one pose would be downward facing dog, and we would do breath of fire while in downward facing dog.
So later we will experience how to get breath of fire, right?
Yes.
And the last part.
Breath of fire. Okay. I can do instruction, because if you are on the first 3 days of menstruation, you're not allowed to do breath of fire. You can only do long, deep breathing. I can do long, deep breathing because I'm on my first 3 days. I can do long, deep breathing, and I can do instruction for breath of fire. Maybe Pink can demo for me.
Okay. Breath of fire. Now,
Hi, I'm back now.
better now.
Welcome back.
I'm so sorry, everyone, for this technical glitch that's happening.
Okay. That's normal. So now
How to
we're
practice?
breath of fire now.
Is that it's that a practice also in Kundalini yoga? Are we going to practice that, or we do more further question to Marisa?
Or maybe we can just do it later in the practice, in the last
Yeah,
part.
so a while ago, Marisa. that how can one determine a visible results if the Kundalini has already awakened to a practitioner? Can you're able to get my question clearly a while ago? Even I was lagged out.
Ready.
Yes, I think I answered that question.
Thank you. So
Right,
question
Pink?
is, how safe is this practice? How safe to practice Kundalini yoga?
I think I have answered that question as well while you were out. But it is safe. As long as you, for beginners, I advise that you attend a yoga class, a Kundalini yoga class, for you to know the structure. And of course, we need to have a healthy lifestyle, because we, in Kundalini yoga, we work on our breath. We do inner work. So we do a lot of breath work. So it affects the internal organs and the energy in our body. She's gone again.
Okay. I have a few questions to ask, Paz.
Yes, right.
I want to talk about why do we have why do we need to do chanting or mantra as we do this yoga? Why is it important?
It's important to channel the energy, and the chant, the mantras, they have a sound current. The sound current wherein it vibrates to the universe. And that vibration, that frequency, when you do that mantra, when you do the chanting, you connect your consciousness to the universe. You connect yourself to everything, to anything, the whole universe, the whole cosmos. You connect yourself to all.
And the benefit of connecting ourselves to all is really that physical health, mental health, right? And we're stronger emotionally, right? So with maybe you can also do. I also wanted to ask about what's with the white clothing and with this turban or uh, this one is bandana. So why do we have to wear this during
Um,
a practice?
well, we wear white as teachers. We are required to wear white when we teach, because white is a combination of all colors. You radiate when you wear white. Your aura extends 9 feet more. So, and for the turban, this is like, sometimes I wear a turban, or sometimes I wear something like yours, Pink. This is just to cover the crown for, especially when we're doing intense meditation, just to cover it, or to hold on to our brain, to our head, to have more focus. And this is like, if you tighten the turban, this is like a cranial massage. So if you're studying something, this is really good for focus.
Oh, okay. So that's why we're wearing this, or a teacher should wear a turban because it helps her or the teacher to focus more. All right. So do
Because
you have
when you're a teacher, you're holding space. You're holding space for the students. And Kundalini yoga is energy, so you're holding energy for all your students.
okay.
You need focus.
All right. Do you have any other questions, JM?
Actually, I was logging out during a while ago. I was hearing, and I think you've asked enough question already that I had with me also here. So um, I'm okay now. I'm seeing my internet connection again is becoming unstable. So I won't ask question anymore because I I felt that every time I ask question, I'm gonna be out again. So if you have further question, go ahead, King, and I will just be here listening and waiting for the practice of Kundalini yoga. I don't know what's happening to the energy right now.
It's all about our energy.
Oh, yes,
And that's
it's about energy.
so I think I'm okay with my questions now. And maybe we could I will
But
have
I just like to have a shout out. Yeah, shout out to all our viewers right now. What I'm seeing from the screen right now is Holistic Clinic is watching us, which is Zarina Malyari. Thank you so much for always watching our program, Zarina. And then Tejas. Um, I think he's from India. So hi and thank you for watching us. And then the gracious I think this girl, one of my classmates before in soap making, I believe is in Abu Dhabi or Dubai. So thank you for tuning in with us this morning. And a while ago, I'm seeing also Dr. Beth Nicoler of Teens. Thank you, Doc, for watching us. And then Dr. Lara of Teens also from Philippine Institute of Naturopathic Sciences. Thank you, everyone, for supporting our program always, all the time, every Sunday and every Tuesday. So shout out to all of those people who are watching us. So there, yes, Pink.
So how long do I need to practice for each day this kind of yoga? Do I need to practice?
If you go to class, the structure of the class is usually 60 to 90 minutes. Zero. So it's an hour and a half class. But if you are a practicing Kundalini yogi, this is the same thing, because what we do in class is also do a self-practice, and we choose our kriya. Our kriyas are like in pranic healing protocols. So we have protocols or kriyas for anxiety, protocols for stress, protocols for healthy bowel movement, protocols for lung circulation. We have protocols for, so we call them kriya. So we have kriyas, thousands of kriyas, and we have thousands of meditation, from 3 minutes to 31 minutes, or you can go on to 2.5 hours of meditation, of one meditation. And we do a meditation sometimes for 40 days, or sometimes 90 to 120 days, or to 1,000 days. It depends on your intention. But when you do a 40 days meditation, if you missed a day, you have to go back to day one. So it has to be continuous. So it's a practice. So we wake up very early in the morning to do our sadhana. So I wake up every morning, and I joined this group that we wake up very early, and we come together and do our sadhana at 5:30 in the morning until 6:45. And I'm inviting everyone. You're all welcome to join us. Beginners are welcome, and most of us there are Kundalini yoga teachers, and some are from all over the world. We have some from Australia, US. So everybody's welcome if you want to join our sadhana, or our meditation practice, or Kundalini yoga practice in the morning.
Okay, is it true that we need to abstain from, someone who's practicing Kundalini yoga? Do they need to abstain from sex or while
No,
practicing this
no,
type?
no. This is a householder's practice. It means anyone can do this practice, and sex
Yes.
is
So, oh, okay. Ayan,
So,
Pink. It answers your question. You know, Wariza, just to give you a heads up, if it's not about that kind of question, it's about love life. She will be asking to our guests in relation to the practice. So with you, that's the main question she wanted to know. If it's you have to be abstained from that kind of activity if you're a practitioner of Kundalini yoga. So obviously, Pink, Marisa answered your question. It said no. So go on and practice your Kundalini yoga, dear.
okay, how about if someone is pregnant? Can she still practice Kundalini yoga for pregnant women?
yes, but there are modifications if you are pregnant. Just like what I just said during for breath of fire. If you are pregnant or on your first 3 days of menstruation, you just do long deep breathing
Okay.
instead of the breath of fire.
Okay. I got it. So maybe for the next few minutes that we have, we can already show everyone what's really in this session of, Kundalini yoga. We can already practice it, and we'll be guided by our guest, lovely, gorgeous guest.
Okay, so you're going to just sit on your chairs, JM and Pink.
Yes.
Okay, we did an invocation, so we're just going to
Yep.
do a Sufi grind. So imagine your ribs going in circles. So you're going to hold on to your knees. Imagine that your ribs are going in circles. You can go to the right or to the left. It depends on you. So inhaling, going forward, and inhaling back. So you're just grinding. This is Sufi grind. So you're going in circles. So imagine that your ribs are going in circles. It's you're creating a circle with your ribs.
Oh, I like that.
We're
Just
grinding.
upper torso. And then close your eyes, focus at the point between your brow.
Okay.
And feel this movement. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And then reverse, go to the other way. Just upper torso. Okay. Straight. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. And exhale. Now we're going to flex our spine. Let's grab onto our shins or to our ankles if you can. Or if you're sitting, grab on to or put your hands on your lap. Okay, so with us Pink, we're going to grab on our ankles. Okay. We're going to sit in easy pose, grabbing our ankles. Easy pose is a cross-legged position. Okay, so we're going to straighten our spine. Make sure that your neck is connected to your spine. Chin tuck in a bit, Jalandhar Bandh. And then we're going to inhale, chest up. Okay. Chest up. And then exhale, curving the spine. Inhale up, exhale back. And we're going to do this motion. Inhaling, chest up, exhaling back. Make sure that your head is leveled. Do not bob your head. Just steady. You're just curving the spine. Inhaling, chest up, exhaling back. You can do this slow. It depends on your breath, or fast. Just go with the rhythm of your breath at your own pace. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale. Now we're going to sit in rock pose. Sit on our heels. We're going to sit on our heels. JM, you can just stay on your seat.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm staying on my seat.
And bring your hand on top of your knees. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. This is we call this spinal flex. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Earlier on, we did the spinal flex. So inhale, chest up, exhale back. In easy pose or cross-legged position, we were flexing our lower back. This time in rock pose or sitting on our heels pose, we're flexing our mid-spine. So we're stimulating also the energy centers or the chakras. So what's the chakra on this mid-spine? You know the chakras on this mid-spine? The solar, the Meng, right in pranic.
Oh, plexus. Yes, the solar plexus chakra. The emotional chakra.
Inhale, straighten the spine, and exhale. Now we're going to sit in easy pose again, but this time we're going to work on our upper back. So we're going to grab our knees, straighten our elbows, no bending at the elbows, straighten our elbows. And then we're going to do the same thing. Inhale up, exhale back. So we can reach the upper back. You can do this slow or fast. Inhale, exhale. Close your eyes, focus at the point between your brow. Steady on the head. Head is steady. Head facing forward. Do not bring your head down. They say that the flexibility of your spine determines your age. So flex, and we are lubricating the 26 vertebra of our spine. Inhale, straighten the spine, hold the breath. Exhale. Now we're going to do a spinal twist. We're going to bring our 4 fingers up to our shoulders, in front of our shoulders, and thumb at the back. 4 arms parallel to the floor. We're going to inhale And then we're going to twist to the left. Okay, so inhale to the left, and then exhale to the right. And close your eyes, focus at the point between your brow. Inhale left, exhale right. Just go with the rhythm of your breath. You may chant Sat, S-A-T, as you inhale left, and Nam as you exhale right, N-A-M, Nam. Sat means truth. Nam means your identity. Sat Nam means your true identity or your true self, your I am. Inhale to center, hold the breath, exhale, relax the pose, bring your hands on top of your knees, palms facing up, close your eyes, feel the energy you just generated. Notice how the energy is radiating inside your body or stimulating. Now inhale deeply and exhale. Now we're going to do a breath of fire. We're going to do an ego, we call this ego eradicator. We're going to sit in easy pose again. So breath of fire is an equal inhale and exhale through the nose. If this is your first time to do breath of fire, we suggest that you take out your tongue and pant like a dog. And you will feel that your solar plexus is pumping. Now, if you get that motion already, you can close your mouth and breathe through your nose. So it goes like this. So it's an equal inhale and exhale. Okay, so in ego eradicator, we bring the tips of our fingers to the mounds of the fingers here. We curl it, and then thumbs up, and we bring our arms to 60 degrees.
Wow.
60 degrees, like that. Arms to 60 degrees. Make sure that your shoulder blades are together. Jalandhar Band. Eyes focus at the point between your brow. Inhale deeply. So it's like this. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Begin breath of fire. Inhale. And now bring the thumb tips together over your head. Inhale, stretch your side body. Exhale, bring your arms down. Okay, so let's do a deep relaxation. I'm going to play the gong. We'll just do it for a few minutes because it's already 10:59. How long can I play the gong?
That's okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
5 minutes.
How long it should be played? How long? How? Okay.
5 minutes?
Yeah. Go ahead. Why?
5 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so
That was a lot of work.
actually that was just our
The
warm up.
practice just now was a lot of.
Yeah, it's our warm up.
Yeah. Oh, really? It's a warm up. Yeah. Because I'm planning to do my yoga right after this, so I'm thinking now to do the yin yoga instead of the vinyasa.
Okay, come lying on your back. Come lying
I'm gonna
on
sit.
your back. Or you
Think and lie because
can just
yeah.
sit and relax. Just relax. Legs as wide as your mat. Arms on the side with your palms facing up. Just relax your whole body. And this time, just give yourself permission to just relax. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. Relax your groin. Relax your belly. Feel your breathing. Relax your chest. Relax your arms, your fingers. Just relax. Just tell them to just relax. Relax your shoulders. Shoulders away from your ear. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw. Relax your cheeks. Your nose. Relax your eyes. Relax your forehead. Relax the top of the head. Just relax. Just allow some relaxation. Now inhale deeply. Slowly and gently come back to your body by wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, rotating your wrists, rotating your ankles. Bring your knees to your chest, hug your knees, rock from side to side. And now bring your soles of your feet together. The soles of the feet together, hands together, and rub. So we're just going to rub like that to wake up all the energy, our nadis, energy channels. And then we're going to place the palms of our hand on top of our eyes, feeling the warmth of the palms of your hands. And now slowly open your eyes as you move your hands away from your face. Now hug your knees again. And then rock yourself to sitting, rock back and forth 3 times. And come to sitting position. So we're going to close our practice. Just going to seal it. I'm going to seal the practice by chanting or singing Long Time Sunshine. I'm just going to sing it once, or I can sing it 3 times. The first time I sing it, first time, bless yourselves. And then the second time, bless your loved ones. And then the third time, bless our country and the whole Mother Earth. And I'm going to chant 3 satnams to seal the practice. Okay, let's bring our hands together in prayer pose. Straight spine. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. May you travel light. May you live light. May you spread the light. May you be the light. Satnam. Satnam.
Satnam.
Satnam. Wow, thank you so much, Wai. That was really an intense session of Kundalini Yoga. Um, I really felt it. I really felt it. Ang init. Ang init. But anyway, thank you again, Wai, for this beautiful session that you just conducted for all of us. I'm sure our viewers really experience this Kundalini yoga with sound healing, and I hope they can practice this further by connecting with you. Do you conduct classes right now, online classes? Why? Maybe you can share to our viewers your contacts or where they can reach you. Go ahead, Why?
I have a class every Tuesday that's open to all. And you can also private message me if you want to have like a company yoga class, which I'm also doing right now. And just get in touch with me through my Facebook page, which is Wariza Bigornia Aparis. And or you can reach JM or Pink to contact me. And right now it's just the Facebook page. And I teach every Tuesday at 9 a.m. I had to cancel my class.
Oh, that's why I know that. Thank you so much. But you also conducted mini class
Yes.
right now. Honestly, I'm sure the viewers really enjoyed this session. It was really an experiential discussion and session with you, our program today. So yes, Pink, anything that you want to share when you practice this Kundalini yoga with Wariza, with our guests? You're on mute right now. Okay.
Effect of energy joke. I I really felt so relaxed earlier when I want to sleep, but I just didn't sleep. Maybe it's I'm just chilling, relaxing, and I'm feeling the energy. Lots of thoughts were running in my head, but it's fine. It were like those were realizations. Those are the things that I had, the takeaway that I had in this practice. Like, oh yes, I will do that. Oh yes, I will not do this anymore. This commitment, something like that. It's the that's what I had in this mini Kundalini yoga and sound healing session. And thank you so much for that. I really felt the good energy, that your generosity in this um, session, in this episode of our podcast. Thank you so much, Farida.
Yes. Okay. So again, Marisa, thank you very much for your kindness, your generosity, your vibrant energy that you just shared to all of us actually, and for your insightful information about Kundalini Yoga and sound healing. I hope all our viewers who's tuning in with us learn so much, and all we can say to all our viewers, um, practice this. If you think that this kind of yoga is resonating with you, practice it. And then Warisa just gave her contacts or information where you can reach her. So if you want a private session with her, just feel free to message Warisa or us. We can connect you to Warisa also. But then like to thank our viewers who continuously watching us here in Manila and also from different parts of the world. Thank you very much for always tuning in with us every Sunday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and every Tuesday at 10 a.m. or 10 o'clock in the morning. So again, we are ending this program by saying have a blessed day ahead, and thank you again. So yes, Pink, you may say bye to all our viewers now.
Yes, we're really always grateful and thankful for having everyone, for those who keep on watching and learning with us, experiencing with us the different options that we can have in our lives to, maximize or live life to the fullest, love life to the fullest, make our lives better, improve our lives. We really love to do this for you guys and for everyone who always watching us in our podcast. Thank you so much. See you again this coming Sunday. And next Tuesday, we're going to have Dr. Gulay in our podcast. So,
Oh, okay.
it's all about frequency therapy. So, that's
schedule mo yata yung schedule natin, love, no? Yeah. Nagulat ako doon. Okay. Effect ng energy.
next week, Dr. Gulay. But this coming week, we're going to have Doctora Austria for frequency therapy. So, yes. Energy.
Okay. So, bye. Thank you again. And after this whole thing, let's get together. I so miss you, Vi. And yeah, you continue to be vibrant and infect more what do you call this, spread more energy, more vibrant energy like what you have right now to everyone. So thank you again, Wariza, for your time, for your kindness, and for your vibrant energy. So grateful to have you here in our program.
I'm also grateful to both of you, Pink and JM. I'm so grateful that you invited me here as a guest for me to share my practice. And I'm so happy for both of you that you are doing this and holding space for a lot of people and spreading information for them to see what's out there that they can do during this pandemic. And I'm so grateful to both of you. Satnam.
Satnam.
Thank you. So bye again.